Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. The Embassy of India and the Art of Living Foundation, Netherlands, are pleased to welcome you all to this solemn event on the theme Eternal Values in Changing Societies.
Today's seminal event at the Gandhi Center is directly linked to Gandhiji's own message based on universal compassion and love, commitment to sustainable development, and to bring peace through nonviolence. In an increasingly troubled world, we seek today to reiterate these eternal values in the context of the powerful messages which will be delivered by our distinguished guest speakers. Swamiji of Ramakrishna Mission will draw on the philosophy of Vivekananda, whose 150th anniversary we will commemorate here in the Gandhi Center in 2013, and Sri Sri, who is an universally respected teacher of spiritual values, who will provide his vision of a stress-free, violence-free society, messages that are so much appreciated worldwide. Both speakers therefore demonstrate the eternal relevance of Gandhiji's message in changing times. I think it's only very appropriate that they are all here today in this simple, austere center that we are also attached to, the Gandhi Center. I would like to thank all of you on behalf of the Embassy and thank you for being at the Gandhi Center. Thank you, Jai Hind.
Societies are changing. Different countries, different nations, people stay in one place, and that's make a society. So societies are changing according to place, according to nation. Societies are always changing. But something is there which holds the society. That is very important. Without a valuable thing, without a spiritual life, societies cannot run smoothly. So that is very important. Society will be changing, but something should be there. According to one's own religion, one should practice. If they are sincere and honest, definitely they will realize the truth. Definitely they will realize God. That was the teaching, and that was the teaching of his master. That was the life of the ancient sages and seers, Indo-Aryans. Their revelation, the truth was revealed to them. So that is Vivekananda's teaching, and all religions are true. If you followed sincerely, all religions are true. There should not be any fight in the name of religion, but there should be cooperation. There should be cooperation. They should help each other. Not fighting, but they should help each other. Peace is very important in human life. So that peace comes only when we live pure life. Our life will be fulfilled by peace, serenity, and immortality.
Puja Swamiji very eloquently said, the essence is to renounce, should give up. You know, one thing for sure, everybody says, I give up sometime or other. But whether you give up or not is really the question. When we are frustrated, we say, I give up. Isn't it? Haven't you all said? Oh, I'm fed up, I give up. Some place, some time, everyone says, I give up. Instead of being frustrated and give up, if you become aware and realize nothing anyway belongs to you, that is renunciation. You know? Here, everything, including our body, we have to leave here. We can't take it with us. Everything here is only with us for some time. Realizing the time is limited for us to enjoy all that we have, itself takes us to another dimension. That is what is truth is all about. There is something deep inside us which doesn't change at all. Latching on to that is Vedanta. Vedanta means the culmination of knowledge, where knowledge becomes complete. You know? Who we are, what we are, where we are. This is the spirit of inquiry, jigyasa. From this we begin and culminate into the silence, which is our true nature. But that's where everything culminates. I want to tell you an incident. Once when I was a young boy, I went to Rishikesh. I just wanted to be quiet and meditate, do nothing. One elderly person there, he told me, my dear child, if God wants you to be just here in Himalayas and do nothing, why has He given you 2 eyes, ears, nose, tongue and a brain? It is because you need to communicate. You need to communicate with the world. You need to serve everybody. This is wisdom, you know. 2 things are there. One is retiring into ourself, our being, experiencing the depth, the quietness in the depth of our being, and then coming out and dynamically expressing that values in society, serving society. Seva and sadhana. Sadhana is the spiritual practice, and seva, they both go together. Often people don't understand this. Either they are active and they are working and they remain working and get so fed up and say one day I give up, even then they don't give up. On the other hand, one becomes so introvert and lives in their own inner imaginative world, never come out and do anything. Both are not okay. So there are 2 paths said, 2 attitudes. One is called pravritti, being active. Another is called nivritti, retiring. When you need to act out in the society, you need to see what is right and what is not right, what is wrong. Can you hear me? I'm talking. Truth needs to be loud and clear. You know, did you notice as Swamiji was speaking to us very loud and clear, and gradually the phone started slipping and then the voice. This is what is happening in the world. In Bhagavad Gita, Lord Krishna said, Sakale neha mahata yogo nashta parantapa. In the time, slowly the truth gets unheard. It appears as though it is diminishing. It diminishes. But then it has to be brought back. Now the time has come. All of us together have to make it very clear to the world. Focus on the higher truths in life. Focus on service. Focus on love. And the temporary nature of the world, then immediately there will be a shift in consciousness. Once the shift in consciousness happens, the social ills simply disappear. Today we find so many social ills: corruption, crime, depression. Either one is aggressive outside and do crime, or they commit another type of crime, they get so depressed and become suicidal. all these ills of society is because we have moved far away from knowledge. So that now knowledge has to be heard loud and clear, brought back. This shift is what we need to see and realize we're all striving for one reality, one truth. You know, I often say religion is like the banana skin and spirituality is the banana. You know? And truth is available today, now. Please don't think, oh, it was there 10,000 years ago, 2,000 years ago, or 50 years ago. God was then, not now, here. No. Truth is here. See, God, G-O-D, you know what it means? Generator, O stands for operator, D for destroyer. God is generating, operating and destroying the whole world. Transforming the whole world. Yeah? Trees are born and then the leaves are born, then leaves fall away, new leaves come, isn't it? People are born, people die, and new babies are born. So the entire creation undergoes generation, operation, maintenance and destruction. It is part of this creation. This is what from ancient time people have said Brahma, Vishnu, Mahesh. Often people think Hinduism means polytheism. We believe in so many gods. Not at all. Said Ekam Sadvipra, only one God, but adored in so many ways. In many ways. Freedom of worship. You worship, a freedom of philosophy, freedom of thought. And what is the other qualification for God or definition of God? God is omnipresent. If God is omnipresent, that means is he here? Yes. So, is he in you? Yes. Is he in me? Yes. You intellectually you may say yes, but experientially knowing it as a reality. Not like just reading a menu card. You know, when you go to a restaurant, you have a menu card. It says whatever, pizza, pie, pasta. Reading it is a naan, roti. You can go to a restaurant, just read the menu card and walk away and still be hungry. This is no good. This is what most people do. We just intellectually understand. We don't get ourselves connected to it. Know it. Why? Because the mind is something that is obstructing. It's coming in the way. Our inhibitions are coming in the way. Our concepts are coming in the way. Keeping aside all of that, few moments of deep meditation, you realize, wow, what I was looking for is right here, now. This experience comes up. So God is here in me, as me, now, this realization, like everywhere. And then omniscient, omnipotent, if God knows everything, He knows. He's eternal. This understanding, God is an eternal principle and always available to everyone, irrespective of their qualification. You know, you don't need to qualify to breathe. In the same way, the divinity, love, that's why God is love, love is God. If you can understand this one principle, the Vedanta also says, Asti Bhati Priti Nama Rupam. Asti means it is, exists, Bhati, it shines, it comes to one's experience, and Priti, consciousness is love. And then the world is made up of two things. Nama Rupam. Nama means name and form. The whole universe is full of name and form. Consciousness is existence, consciousness and love. This is the essence of it. And you just sit quiet for a few moments, keeping aside all that, and say, I give up all that now. Huh? One lady, an elderly lady once asked me, why did God made this world? I said, for me. And then she asked, why He has made it so miserable? I said, for you. She asked me, why? How? See, even when the God has made the world so miserable, you don't want to give it up. If He has made it so beautiful, you would never give it up. You will hold on to it, you will never look at Him. At least now is the chance for you to turn towards God and look up. So when we are miserable, we should have the strength to give up. And when we are happy, there are only two situations. Either you are happy or you are miserable. When you are miserable, what you need at that time? The strength to let go. That is what we miss at that time. When we are miserable, we are still holding on to it and become more miserable and remain miserable. No. When we are miserable, we need to have the strength to let go. And when we are happy, we need the willingness to serve. When we are happy, we don't want to do any service. We just want to be focused on enjoying what we have. If at all you need to pray only this. God, give me the strength to let go in misery and to serve in happiness. So the whole world is your teacher. Just remember that. There is a Sanskrit couplet that says, Durjanam Pratamam Vande. First, I salute the wicked person. Why? He is falling in a pit and educating me not to do that. Durjanam Pratamam Vande. Sujanam Tadanantaram. And then I salute the great person because he is walking the path and showing me the example. One is showing what I should not do, another is showing me what I should do. So I salute both of them. That means your heart is free from hatred of any kind, aversion of any nature. And that's the essence of Vedanta. And that's what essence of life. I think that's enough, huh? Okay. Om Shanti.